All right, everybody. So we are freehand slabbing some Siberian elm. This has been sitting for a couple of years, but it's so thick it's still not dry by any means. I'm just doing like some 2-inch slabs here. Once again, these are just free-handed, so they're not like perfect by any means. I have so much of this wood around and I don't use it a ton, and I definitely don't sell it or anything like that. So it's just for whatever I want to use it for if I'm making something to give away. So I don't care if I'm freehand slabbing it because it's faster a lot of times, and I don't care if there's a little bit of extra waste. And I'm gonna have to flatten it on a router flattening jig anyway, so it's no big deal. I am using the John Cutter G5800 here. This is the one that was fully built by Buxton Worksaws. And I was using a 20-inch bar on this saw with a 3/8 050 20-inch chain skip tooth, and I have it hand filed to square cut, and it does a really good job of getting through this elm. There are some inclusions and some splits from checking in the sun and whatnot. This piece here is just a scrap piece because it was split from sun checking. So I was just getting it back down to solid. Look at that spalting and the grain tones right there where it shifted from how it was growing with that crotch. The bar nut fell off, so I'm tightening chain and getting a bar nut put on this thing to be able to finish it up. And here we are making one last slab here, and this is going to be like a 4.5-inch thick slab. Use it probably for an end table or something like that. I don't really worry about kiln drying a lot of this stuff, just simply because it's so thick, the cost would be prohibitive, and it's not going to react as bad as it would if it was thinner. It will still check and things with time, but oiling it and that kind of stuff helps prevent that a little bit. But these are kind of like, utilitarian pieces that just look really nice, is basically how I view them. And I don't have a market out here that I've found to really spend the money kiln drying this stuff and then, selling it for a much higher price.